and at West Valley College, and we immediately liked each other, and we would always set our easels next to each other. We'd be working next to each other when we were doing the various models of all shapes and sizes. And at lunchtime, we would sit outside. There was a big oak tree. We would sit beneath the big oak tree and rest our backs and have lunch. And I remember something very highly significant to me, because she understood the moment she was in. And she said, "You know, Ann, this is the happiest time in my entire life." And I said, "Really, Wanda? This is the happiest time of your life?" And she said, "Yes, it is." It gave me a lot of, it made me think about it. Really started me thinking. I thought, she really understands. She's really very much in the moment. And she understands that this is a happy time of her life. She was doing something that was purely creative, purely for herself. And then we had a group where our teacher, Jane James, always invited us. We would go up into the mountains where she lived, and we would have luncheons and more discussions about art and so forth and so on. She knew that I liked to paint flowers as well, and I remember one day she came with this big bouquet of lilac. And so the next time I visited Wanda, I said, "Where's the lilac tree, you know?" And she showed me this little bush in the backyard. And I thought, "Oh, Wanda, you picked all of your lilac. That bouquet must have been the whole bush." She picked that whole bush and brought me these lilac, and I was very, very touched by that. It was very, very touching. She could be very funny and had me in hysterics many, many times. I remember we had this male model once, and we would always get some of the best positions, you know, very close. And, well, close to all models, not just the males. And they would come in with their robes. You know, they'd come in, you know, with their robes. And then when we were ready to get started, Wanda was over here, right in front of him, and I was over here. And he took his robe off, and she went, "Oh, my God!" And she said, "Oh, I don't know about this." And I just got so hysterical. I just went back to the back of the class. I just went to the back of the class, and I just laughed so hard because I didn't want to be rude. I just laughed for hours after that. It was just it was just so funny. And then after the art was over with, she went into a writing class, and I think you're the one that, aren't you? I think you're the one that sort of directed her to that writing class, and then she invited me to come, and I think Martha and Hans, and I said, "I don't know about the writing, Wanda," but I knew my husband would be interested, because that's what he always wanted to do, and he did. And so we joined the writing class, and then we had probably another 4 years together, you know, writing. And
10.
That was when she started writing her life story. The life stories class, right?
10
Yeah.
years.
10 years.
Well, it takes
Oh,
a
my
long time
goodness.
to write about a 96-year-long life.
Especially that one, she was busy.
So we had a lot of creative time together with the painting and the art, and she was always a very, very dear, dear friend. And I think the thing that was so touching to me, and I shall never forget it, is that she called me the day before Christmas Eve, and I could tell by her voice that she had very little breath left. And she would do that every year. She would always call me around Christmas time and wish me a good Christmas and, you know, happy holidays and so forth. And she called me the day before Christmas Eve in the condition that she was in to wish me good holidays. And I was extremely touched. And that, to me, was my most beautiful Christmas present. And I'll miss her very much. I'm the richer for having known her.